it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the LA Chargers. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
Partner, it's not often that I expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games, but he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more.
And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So if he does what you say he might, maybe he'll get another one.
Yeah, I think he's locked in.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Play action. It's Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 36 yards on the play. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. They stopped short. Down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get it all the way home. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
They'll try again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His 4th rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. On the return, Jalen Waddle from his end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Trey McBride, the target on that throw. That'll bring up 2nd down. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
The 2nd down attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Shotgun now from Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 30 yards there. And, of course, the 1st down as well.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll run for the first time with Amari DiMercato. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all this stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. And the Cardinals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. To throw, it's Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. The give is to DiMercato. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Amari DiMercato, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals respond to that opening drive touchdown.
And there's an offense that didn't panic after getting down early, and with good reason. No better way to silence a home crowd than with a nice, long, sustained drive. And they were able to put one together here and finish with a touchdown run.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. The Chargers coming in looking for win number 7 on the year. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 35. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it's second down.
You look at this Arizona defense.
They were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just map?
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
Waddle will return this from the end zone.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Snap comes to Murray at 1.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's DiMercado, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 42. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. To throw is Murray.
Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. 2nd down and 6 now. Here's DiMercado.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Hey. Omaha.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. In motion goes the tight end.
And he'll get it here on the end around.
And all the way down inside the 5. 10 more there and another first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
On the ground, it's DeMercado.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
And they'll run again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. A run, it's DeMercado.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Amari DeMercado
with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Cards are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks. And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Waddle now to return it.
A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
You don't see that too often, Charles. He punted that away and then hustled up to make the stop as well.
Yeah, because oftentimes they serve as their own safety after punting it. You want to be the last guy, but he decided to get involved in the action, didn't he? And what a spark that's got to provide for the rest of his team when they see their punter out there making a nice hit.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3.
Here's Murray.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got it 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
running. DeMercado.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Murray going to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Stonewalled on 2nd down. Now let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal from the 2.
Green.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And picked up by the Chargers.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Allen! A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Cardinals got to go quickly, hustling to the line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Down the right sideline.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
59 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. In motion left comes Brown.
Big ass open.
Murray now on 1st down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Waddle, the motion man, right.
Murray now on 1st down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Jalen Waddle
with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. Now it's Herbert. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Meanwhile, Herbert's this throw taken in by Johnston. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
And this one is right down Broadway. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Waddle will return this from the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. On second down, here's Murray. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Here is 3rd and 5.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Brown goes in motion left. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That is caught. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. From the gun, Murray. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Murray's throw is taken in by Waddle.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on first down is Murray. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Deion Henley in there to bring him down. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw.
And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's third down.
And partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's safe back around the 28. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line. Result, had he opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein. Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down about the 28. And quickly, they get to the line. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70...
And look at this, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to, whatever the method there, it worked for him.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief that, hey, we're going to get it done.
The end result, 21 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Herbert's throw pulled in by Woods. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
98 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Eluding the pressure right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What are we...
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Buzz.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
First down, Murray. That's going to be caught by Waddle. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down. To throw, it's Murray. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Here's Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He's got it to the 43 here. And now they're in the hurry-up. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Murray now. He'll give this to DeMercado. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 8. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. The Cardinals on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw is Murray. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now how about this? They'll change it at the line. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now Murray's got to have this one. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Amari DeMercado taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, they'll run it here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And this is going to be intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. After the turnover, here's Murray.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
What can they draw up now? Time to find out. On a 3rd and 8. Here's Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he stopped immediately there. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. A big play looming on 3rd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And here's another kneel down as they'll try to set up the game winner. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with exactly 1 minute to go in the football game. And they take a knee. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Herbert. He's got Eckler, and he will get to the sideline here, but that a minimal gain at best. 3 yards, possibly 4. Here's 2nd down.
5-9.
Herbert. Looking Austin Eckler's way again. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
Herbert. This ball intercepted. And the Cards are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.